I did not know that my building had a door to the mall when I sent in my application, but it was the best discovery in the entire world. It is now my absolute favorite feature of my apartment, and whenever anyone comes to visit me, it's sort of my party trick to show them what my backyard is, which is an entire mall, which is so cool, and it honestly gives me so much entertainment and joy every single day. Hi, welcome to my apartment in Miami, Florida. Come on in. My name is Rachel Koggan. I'm 34 years old. I live in Miami, Florida, above a mall called Brickell City Center, and I pay $4,150 per month in rent. I moved from New York City to Miami in 2021. I was really ready for a change. I wanted to live a little bit closer to my parents, and I just love Florida. I love the weather, I love the vibes, I love the people and the culture, and I thought that it would be a really fun adventure. At first, when I moved into the mall, I definitely was shopping a lot. But now I feel like I've leveled off, I understand my limits, and I have a pretty good relationship with my shopping right now, but I still do love it, and it still does bring me a lot of joy. In New York, when I was looking for an apartment, it was always like the Wild West. Apartments would go very quickly. You often didn't need to work with a real estate agent. If you didn't want to, you could rent directly from landlords. When I moved to Miami, I realized that the real estate game was much different, and I decided to go through a realtor, which made the process very easy. The apartments were still going very fast in this neighborhood when I moved. When I saw this apartment, I immediately jumped on it. The apartment was originally listed for $3,100 a month. I offered $3,350 a month. I also offered a bit higher rent because, again, we knew that there were other offers and we really wanted to make my offer enticing. And after debating with my realtor, we thought that that was a really competitive offer that would probably win, and it did. The first year I lived in this apartment, my rent was $3,350 a month. The second year I lived in this apartment, my rent was $4,200 a month. And the third year that I've lived in the apartment, my rent was $4,150 per month, which is what I currently pay. The rent I pay now is more expensive than I was paying in New York City, but in New York City, I lived in a studio and it was only about 400 square feet, and here I have about 1,200 square feet, so I understand that it is more expensive for a reason. I paid 2 security deposits that were each equivalent to 1 month of rent, which was $3,350. One was for the building and one was for the owner of the apartment. Technically, renters aren't always allowed to have pets in buildings. My dog is a service dog, so we had that going for me, but we obviously wanted to make my offer as enticing as possible for the owner, so that is why we decided to offer a pet deposit as well. When you come into my apartment, you are in the kitchen area, which is where I start my day every single day. You've got this really great fridge, which right now it just has some drinks in it. You have the freezer below, and then oven and stove. I am not much of a chef, but I do bake and I make some really great cookies. I start every single day with an iced coffee, so this Nespresso is a lifesaver for me. I love to make smoothies in my little blender. And then you have dishwasher, and this kitchen has really great storage. I keep all of my cups and my dishes and my pots and pans up here, and then I have my dog food for my little dog. You come over here, I have my little kitchen table that I love to sit and take a beat. eat my meals here. It's a perfect little size for this area. I also have my desk that I work at, sort of situated towards the front of my apartment. We've got the laundry room, and it also doubles as my storage room immediately to your left, and that's also where my half bathroom is, right in that front entryway. Then you enter the heart of my living room, the seating area. You have this really nice coffee table. These two chairs are some of my absolute favorites. Obviously my couch, and then I absolutely love this lamp. Then you enter into the bedroom area. You have my vanity for getting ready, TV and little dresser over here, king size bed, and then this Slim Aaron's photo above it. Then my walk-in closet. I'm a shopaholic, so I have tons of clothes, as you can see. Both the bedroom and the living room open out onto my amazing balcony, which has great views of the river and also, of course, the mall and the city views. Walking into my bathroom area, you have these two great sinks, really nice getting ready area, my walk-in closet, absolutely amazing rain shower, and a huge bathtub, and then my smart toilet, which is heated, and it is absolutely amazing. When the time comes to renew my lease, I'm going to make sure I check the comps in my building to see if my current price is still fair. I think the maximum amount I would pay for this apartment, especially based on the comps in my building, would be around $4,300 a month. I feel like I'm comfortably able to afford this rent, and I definitely would not live here if I did not feel that way. So I feel like it's within my means. I am so much happier living in Miami than I was in New York. Honestly, having sunlight is so essential, and I absolutely love it. Plus, everyone that's down here in Miami is usually pretty happy. Half the people are on vacation, half the people live here and are just as happy as I am. So I find that I pick up on that energy of people, and I feel like I live on vacation every single day.